Also, even a better weapon, but it's much later in the game, the Scorpius Edge, that actually gives you 0 recovery. And yeah, it's just like 20 seconds or so, but you can prolong it with Salvation of Time forever. And the only thing you have to be still careful is not to proc too many hits with these type of weapons, because eventually they'll still break. It's actually just 5 seconds. I think it's also int influenced, how much int you have, so I'm pretty sure whenever I proc it with my test characters, it was like over 10 seconds at least. But either way, it doesn't last very long, so unless you use Salvation of Time, you will lose it really quickly, which is fine because it is a very powerful effect. But since there's also a cloak with Brilliant, we can spam Salvation of Time once we have that. So yeah, looks like all we got was a black pearl there, which is an ingredient, so I kind of don't want to sell it. Also, I don't think it will actually give us enough money. We could sell this ring though. It's a really useful ring, don't get me wrong, but I don't need it. Oh, also this amulet. I don't know how far off I actually am of 3k. Maybe I should check with some stuff he sells. Oh, also I still need oysters. I almost forgot that. And of course he doesn't have any. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna buy another luminous lobster, because I know there's oysters in Neketaka. This is a little gamble because food spoils, but we have 3 luminous lobster now, and I just really hope that going to Neketaka will not spoil those. This is too much of a gamble. I should just wait and let the inventories restock. It does cost me a day, but I think it's actually the best option I have. Because waiting for a day, these are definitely not all gonna spoil. They could, technically, but I don't think they are. Because there's lots of other stuff in here that could spoil. This is annoying. We got the more rare ingredient and we got 3 of it, which is awesome. We did not get the less rare ingredient, which we actually need 4 of at all. And we also didn't get the mechanics trainer. Oh yeah, I wanted to check how much gold I have. He has infinite water, so let me just check real quick how expensive that is. Consumables? No, I guess it's food. Food and drink, Deadfire. Vicky, please. Vicky doesn't want to load. Okay, there we go. Water. Come on. The price is 2 copper. So we need 3k, so that's 1.5k water. Wait, what? Oh, I guess I messed up. Or you can't put more than that in one stack. So we did have 1k actually, which really surprises me because we can still sell more stuff. Oh, okay. So it looks like we can just afford it. Just like this, without even selling the ring. Maybe that quest did give us gold. I don't see it. I guess we were just really close to the 3k. So that's cool. We still have the oyster problem, of course, but I feel like it's a waste of time waiting for the vendors to restock, because I know there's plenty of oysters in Neketaka. But the thing is, ideally we'd be going to Crooksburg from here, not to Neketaka. What does this guy actually have? He doesn't have oysters, right? Nope. Wait, this is not the sneak guy. Where is the sneak guy? Is he in the inn? That was a waste of time. Also, I did not save at all today, which is really risky. I never saved my game. If my game would have crashed, we would have been fucked, boys. Four hours progress risked. Diablo 1 flashbacks, but it's so much easier to save in Diablo 1. Look at how long it takes to save and load and all that stuff in this game. Diablo 1, first of all, doesn't return you to the main menu. And you don't have to reload the game, so you also don't get a loading screen. So I definitely saved a lot more often in Diablo 1. Yes, sometimes I did not save when I needed to, but I did save a lot more often than I do in this game. But honestly, today I just forgot all about it for the entire day. You should install the game on an SSD. That doesn't change anything. I have a SSD for my operating system. It's just a pretty small SSD, so I can't put anything else on it. But I've had games installed on SSD when my PC was pretty new and the SSD wasn't as full yet. And it doesn't really make a difference. As long as you have your operating system on the SSD, it doesn't really. Like these type of games who have problems with loading times, they have them if you have like two 1080 Ti's and whatnot, and if you only have SSD and not even have another hard drive, you still have these loading times. It's just how the game works. Wait, here's mechanics. Where's the stealth guy? I'll actually wiki this real quick. Like, the SSD improves loading times for games where your PC has trouble handling the game. This guy is hiding, apparently. Oh, there's people in there's refuge. Right, I forgot about that. For me, there's a big difference on other games. Yeah. But that's what I'm trying to say, Big Boss. If you have a game that actually is very hard on your specs, then yes, having it on an SSD helps. But if you have a game that shouldn't be that hard on your specs, but for some reason the game just has longer loading times, then that's how it is, and you can't change it with the SSD. That's just the way that game works. I've played plenty of games that are actually hard on my PC, Megania. I've played games with actual graphics compared to a 2D game like this to know when my PC gets taxed and to understand, yes, an SSD would help here. Or installing it on the SSD would help. Also, this is not a 2D game. Come on, guys. Come on. It is. I know this is kind of 3D, but it's not actually a 3D game. Also, I've played PoE 1. It's 2.5 to be correct. Exactly, Elfminster. What I wanted to say is I've played PoE 1, or I've had PoE 1 installed on my SSD, and it did not make a difference at all, because PoE 1 is extreme with the loading times. I really hate the loading times in PoE 1, so I tried fixing that by having it installed on my SSD, and it didn't make the slightest difference. So, yeah. What? Okay, there we go. Stealth. Question mark Copass. So now we're almost good to go. Now all we need is a fucking oysters. I get it that you call this 3D, but for me this isn't an actual 3D game. I get it that it is three-dimensional, but you don't actually use the third dimension. The third dimension is just there for optics. You don't actually make use of the third dimension, is what I'm trying to say. Alright. Oh wait, what do we do about our oyster problem? No, there's games that have a lot more, that suck, I'm sorry for the pun, a lot more performance than a game like this. Yeah, the graphics are amazing. I'm not talking bad about the graphics. I'm just saying that if you have a decent PC, this is not the type of game where it's gonna make a big difference if you have it on an SSD or not. Like, they will tell you, please install it on an SSD, but I've actually tried it, and for this type of game it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, it is a problem of the engine. I like the graphics. This is not criticism or anything. I'm just telling you guys that it's not gonna change my loading screens, because it's not very well optimized. That is a problem with games like Kingmaker and with Deadfire, and even worse with PoE 1. They're not optimized, and you get these type of problems like loading screens. It's just how it is. Dude. What do I do about this? Help me, guys. Do I wait? As soon as I had an SSD, the loading times went down a lot, really. I mean, I didn't try it in Deadfire, I only tried it for PoE 1, and it did not help me. And yeah, the loading times in Deadfire are very short. I wasn't really complaining about the loading times in Deadfire. I was complaining about how long the process of saving your game on Trial of Iron takes. Like, the problem is that you save your game, you get exited to the menu. It takes like almost the time a loading screen takes, and then you have to load your game again, and it takes a loading screen. I'm just saying that the combined time of that is really long compared to saving in a game where you just press your save button, and boom, 1 second later the game is saved. Like, compared to PoE 1, these loading times are amazing. I'm not complaining about them specifically. Just the Trial of Iron thing. Why does it take forever to save your game? Partially because of the loading times. Because on Trial of Iron, they are part of saving the game. That's just my point. Nothing else. I think I'm gonna go with a slightly safer option, and I'm gonna wait for a day. Maybe we don't even have to wait for a day because it's gonna be midnight. Maybe we'll just wait till morning. I feel like there's less danger of the food spoiling, and also if one of my lobsters, or if all my lobsters spoil, which is highly unlikely, I might just be able to buy new lobsters when it respawns. So definitely did not spoil. Let's go back here. My CPU isn't that bad. It's only a 960. I guess that's a GPU. CPU, I don't even know what that in German is. Yeah, water also spoils. SSD makes big difference for games like Skyrim, Warfare. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, Megan. Yeah, for games like that that are actually taxing the CPU. That was just, oh, there's one single oyster here, huh? But more luminous lobster. I guess we'll just keep buying these until we're safe enough to sail to Neketaka. Prozessor ist i5, nee, i7, warte, ich guck nach. How do I even look that up? Central processing unit. Can I just go to... There's a quick way to see your stats, but I don't remember it right now. Can I just go to something? System? System configuration? No, on Linux. I sadly am on Windows 10. It can be really annoying, but I am. I get him killed by distracting him. Oh, I am in an inventory though, so time is not passing. Processor. Oh, great to manage that. Right? Processor. Where even is it? Oh, there. So it is an i5 4460 and has 3.2 gigahertz. So there you go. This guy's second monitor, he refuses to hook it up. Don't bring it up every day, Sai. I will eventually. I will when it is time. I will when the world is ready for it. Moin Heino, wie geht's? Schaschlik schon verdaut. Alright, so on with the program. I do not need this. And there we go. This person only has drinks, I think. So I'm gonna go straight to the inn. And something is spoiled, but I think it was just white. Neffe. There was a noise again, Megania. The sound happened as you were saying it. That's crazy. But I was tapped out, so that time I can see how it was maybe caused by the tap out. Potentially. There's another oyster. We're making some very slight progress on another lobster. At this rate, I'm gonna have so many lobsters that I can just go to Neketaka, but I need 2 more oysters. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to Neketaka at this point. The bad thing is I need to go to Crookspur, so... Let me actually check if you can buy oysters on Crookspur. Because that would be great. And even greater would be if we could buy oysters and lobsters on Crookspur. But yeah, we can't. We can buy oysters on Sayuka. It didn't end that well the last time we went there. But yeah, other than that, lots of oysters in... Or at least 2 merchants for oysters and Neketaka. Okay, we don't need this. I think I'm just gonna wait another day. I don't know. This feels like wasting a little bit too much time though. I'm pretty sure if I travel I won't lose the lobster. But if I'm losing the oysters, it's almost as bad. Because there might not be 4 oysters in Neketaka and we're at the same point. But there's also less chance of lobsters in Neketaka. I think I'm just gonna wait another day. It does seem like a big waste of time though. The food spoiling thing is really annoying. I mean, I have many lobsters now. I mean, we did not waste 1 day before this, we just wasted like 17 hours or so. I end up wasting a bit over a day. But we don't get the oysters now though. It's pretty bad. We're not learning anything. You're learning that food spoils. That's all you're learning. At least we keep getting lobsters. But no oysters. This is looking bad. This is looking horrible. If this person doesn't have 2 oysters, it is pretty bad. One oyster. I think I'm gonna do this. Just buy all lobsters that I can buy. Water and hard track spoiled, yeah. Like, hard track and alcohol is supposed to spoil slower. I'm not even sure if water is actually supposed to spoil slower. But still, it does spoil at some point. Also, the dates are kind of random when stuff spoils. The 14 days aren't always accurate, but if it says less than that, it isn't always accurate either. But hey, we have plenty of lobsters now, so I guess that's the thing. The worst part about this is that I can't go to Crooksburg right now. Which isn't that bad because we're not doing a lot of sea travel right now. But if I go to Crooksburg, I definitely guaranteed mess up the few oysters I was able to buy. I mean, they might still spoil on the way to Neketaka, don't get me wrong. But if I go to Crooksburg where you can't even buy oysters and then back to Neketaka, then those oysters will be gone. Yeah, the whole Captain's Blanket thing, it does seem like it is actually the safest to go to actually go to Beast of Winter and get the ingredients there. You just have to take a lot of rum with you. Split them. You have to take a lot of rum with you because there's no rum there. But you can buy endless supplies of rum in Neketaka, so that is fine. How do I actually split them though? I can't split them. How do I even do that? Yeah, the storm is in a really, really annoying position. I don't know if it's better to go north or south, but it looks like north is better. But there's another one here too. This is really bad. This is so horrible. This storm is so bad, dude. Dude. Especially now where we don't want to waste fucking time. It's after you. Yeah, it sometimes does that. Especially when we don't want to waste time. I don't have a lot of gold right now, so I can just do the whole XP thing. I did not equip my helmsman, I think. Did I? I think I actually did. He's really important. Imagine you misclick on this, and you're immediately dead. But I've never seen them attack before you can retreat. Oh, no! Retreat! I did not mean to retreat. Surrender is what I wanted to do. Okay, it doesn't really matter. That doesn't really matter. but we didn't get XP. You want to surrender for XP. If you don't have a lot of gold on you. If you have a lot of gold on you, then you want to retreat. Yeah, I don't know how you split food. I don't see a way of doing that. Yeah, shift click only marks it. Like, this is what shift click does. Oh, one of them spoiled, by the way. Ah, it's not even shift click, that's control click. Shift click in this game puts stuff from your inventory into the stash, and it actually doesn't have a function in stash. It especially doesn't have a function on food because you can't remove food from your stash, but it also doesn't have a function on other stuff when they're in stash. But yeah, we lost one oyster, which is actually fine. I didn't rest with that oyster, did I? No. Alright, that wasn't amazing. Because now, no crook spur. But it's fine. At least we only lost one oyster. With some luck, we can buy 2 oysters right here in Queen Spurs. With less luck, we have to travel to the Gullet or to Delver's Row, and an oyster might spoil on the way. With even less luck, they might not have any oysters anywhere. We have a pretty big problem. I think inns can also have oysters, so. Oh! Easy. Easy money. Let's sell some shitty scrolls or something else that's shitty. Do we have some poison? Oh, piercing strikes. That's very shitty. This used to be godlike when alchemy wasn't shit. Or when alchemy was OP rather, it needed to be nerfed. But since this doesn't stack with spells, one oyster spoiled Decadency. I mean, there might also some lobsters might have spoiled. I didn't count how many lobsters I actually had before I left. Yeah, I'm pretty sure some lobsters also spoiled. Some rum spoiled at like 16. But since I bought a lot of lobsters, it didn't... Like, the main thing that mattered was the oysters. Because I had many, many lobsters. Because I know how rare lobsters are. You see the donation. Oh. I don't see one. Let me check on Streamlabs. Did you get a notification yourself that it worked? You get a confirmation. Got it from PayPal. I don't have one yet, but I haven't gotten one before, so maybe it just takes some time. Let's wait a minute or so. Okay. So now the worst luck that could happen to us is that the actual Captain's Banquet spoils. Yeah, it has not shown up. I know. I don't know if it takes longer to go to C. It probably doesn't take as long to go to C. Let me double check. Let me actually check on this. Yeah, I'm sorry it doesn't show up. Did you get anything on Twitch at all? Any confirmation on Twitch? I mean, I guess it's not via Twitch, it is via just PayPal. Sorry, I'm really new to this stuff, so I don't really know what to do when I don't get a notification. But we'll check it out in a second. I'm gonna end in half an hour anyway, and then we can look at it. But thank you, Heino. You don't need to do that, you know that. Okay, it didn't spoil. And now it won't spoil. Yeah, I really hope it either will show up or we can work out why it's not showing up. But we can check in about half an hour if that's okay for you. But yeah, thank you. You don't need to do that. Let's actually go here, grab our 2k XP. And then I guess the best things to do... We're not level 14 yet. I think maybe just bounties. Oh wait, we could go to Tikavara, get the 10 accuracy thing, and also get some XP on Tikavara as well. Yeah, that is probably the best course of action. At Streamlabs, what did you expect? So, PayPal stuff, does Streamlabs even show that? Probably yoinked all your money. I mean, it doesn't go to Streamlabs, it goes to PayPal. But I wonder if they actually even show that on Streamlabs, because it's not a Twitch thing, you know, it's PayPal. I've never, as I said, I've never gotten a PayPal donation before, so I have no idea how it works. Sorry for not being very knowledgeable. Like, whenever I've gotten something, it was something that was on Twitch, bits or sub. So yeah, this is... I think this is still 2k XP, even if you don't go... if you don't start the coming storm yet. Because we were like here, now we're here. So yeah, as long as you have the quest from Furante and from the old priest, it's like 1k XP each for entering here. That's pretty nice. Okay, Nogna. Guten Appetit und gute Nacht. Oh, we also probably should do the whole Badado thing while we're here. We don't need to, but we should. Diplomacy and bluff is still fairly high. I think you need like 4 or something. Oh, but diplomacy is a lot lower than I thought it would be. Oh, because we don't have an Adra potion, right? Well, it costs money again. So we have to wait a little bit before we can make that. This quest should, this bounty should actually also be possible. It's just gonna be better when we have the Drake. Because these things do fire damage and these things are fire immune. I mean, eventually I guess skeletons will wear them down, but... I didn't do this to get to level 16 on my test guy, so it's not really necessary. The reason for using Beckoner over other enchanters like Troubadour is because you get more summons and it's easier to proc Brilliant. We tested this build the other day a little bit and it took forever to get Brilliant with a Troubadour because you only get like 3 of one summon type. 3 skeletons, 3 worms, whatever. And while it technically should be same-ish as a Flame Wall with a Blood Mage, it felt like it took forever because you always have to manually summon the skeletons, manually click the skeletons to attack yourself and whatnot. And with a Beckoner you just hit yourself twice as often at once. So instead of having something like a 3% chance of proccing Brilliant, you have 6% chance each time they hit you. So while you do have to resummon them more often, because the duration is a little bit shorter, it overall just procs quicker. It just feels less annoying to proc it. If you measure the time, it might end up being similar. But the thing is, the skeletons also have recovery on their attacks. So just that they have longer duration doesn't really mean they hit you that much more often. Because if they have like 3 or 4 seconds recovery between each attack, if you think about it, the duration might actually not mean anything at all. But yeah, definitely felt a lot quicker with the Beckoner to proc this Brilliant. To me at least. Okay, let's go here. I don't know if any of the family quest expert are here right now. Do I talk to these people now, or do I talk to the Valeras first? I don't remember. It will take you ? Hours. Raddy, are you here right now? Or anyone else who knows about the peaceful resolving of the quest? My memory is pretty bad again, as always. And I've only ever done this once. And you guys told me how. I think this is the right order. Yeah, okay, cool. This is what we needed to do. So that's fine. Talk to Zali, then Valera, then go back to Zali. Okay, cool. Thanks, Verge. Oh, I think I have to go to the other people in between though, don't I? Valeras? I think I have to go to them first. So they tell me, like, we want to negotiate. And then we go to Azali, Exali or whatever she's called, and ask her if she wants to negotiate. That's gonna be a little bit of XP and even stuff to sell as well.
If you are after some scenery, I suggest the far end of the bridge. It smells. I'm hardly wanted. In a distant Pargato, I may not approve of my family's next, but before you go.
Go here again. Oh no, now we go here. The stream will only be like 20 minutes more. Almost done. I think I didn't actually loot down here yet. Yeah, I didn't. Laziness syndrome. I hope these people aren't asleep. They are. How much bad luck can you have? Until he wins. I think that would take a little bit too long. I guess we steal some stuff here real quick. Well, there's almost no one watching. You that. Go away. Has this guy changed his pattern or something? He usually isn't up in my face like this. Donation was via the Streamlabs page. That sounds strange. Let me click on it. Give me a second. Scammed. Yeah, but this should still go to PayPal. I am really scared now because I've never used this before. Why did it go over Streamlabs? Go to settings. Oh, it shouldn't matter though. The correct PayPal is on Streamlabs. I'll actually check out this. Can you give me until the end of the stream because I can just check on PayPal then? Is that okay? No problem, Raddy. We figured out what we needed to do. I was just about the family feud thing. But now it's the wrong time of day anyway. 2. There was a 1 in that as well though. No, we're not at that part yet though. I was just about the order of like talking to the family people. I haven't gotten to the 2 part yet. It's just that right now they're all asleep and I don't really know what to do with my time. Oh, palace. Easy. No, I'm not gonna go to the hall. First of all, we found out I don't need to. Second of all, the last time I went to the hall, I got into a fight. So now I'm scared. Approach the group and sneak. I'm pretty certain the last time I was there was a fight. Also, there's no point in going there. The quest works without it. Unnecessary risk. I do trust you, but I don't see why I need to go there. I know I'm a noob. I'm always scared. But you know how it is. If I'm not scared, then I die. Because I'm overconfident. And I die to stupid shit. Can't approach them in open, they will go hostile. Yeah, I might have approached them in open. But still. I don't need to go there, so I'm not going there. If approaching styles, you'll get to hear what they're saying and this will update the quest. Yeah. But do you get anything extra by doing that? You don't really get anything out of it.
It is high, my children. It is fitting that yours is far. What a day of it. Even if they fail, in my ashen wall, but if I must keep this, what do you know of my work? Just remind me. While now would be the time to confer with Guildmaster Myri. I can't
Oh, that was a decent chunk of XP. Holy shit. It might give you XP. I don't doubt that it gives you XP. But I think you probably get the same XP in the next step anyway. Whether you've done that step or not. Like you might get a partial amount of XP. But if you don't do that part of the quest, you will get that amount of XP added in the next step. And even if not, it's like 300 XP or something, what you usually get for those kind of mid parts. And it's not gonna matter in the long run. But I appreciate you telling me that you can sneak there and do all that. I'm not being an asshole about it. I hope you don't mind me not going there. It's just the last time I went there was a fight. But yeah, it's good to know that you can approach it in stealth. And I'm probably at some point just gonna do it with a test character, and then I'm gonna be like, hey, Raddy was right, and I'm always gonna do it now because I get some XP. But at least then I will have Val deactivated and I will see what I actually get for doing that. No, I do not mind you. You're my best advisor. You know the things I don't. So we talk to this guy now, I think.
What can I do?
is not your feud. If anything, question of interest.
Okay, Bera, I'm gonna stop in a couple of minutes as well. Good night. I want to start the fight from stats and task updated. Oh no. Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay, cool. We got it. Known as Rat already has a name on the plaque. No, but really, there's just lots of things that. My problem is 90% of the stuff I've done in my first playthrough, I will always repeat. But a lot of stuff I haven't done in my first playthrough, I've never done since then, like this family feud quest. So I'm just really, really happy there's someone that knows all this stuff. I mean, I could always look it up on a wiki, but it's just awesome if someone just knows it, like Raddy does. Hey, the old coffin spirit, what's up? It's not given for the first half of the game with pause and reload. I'm pretty sure you don't need to pause and reload that often in the first half of the game. Also, I never tried to pickpocket Laro. And yeah, you can quite clearly see she's wearing the armor because she's all sparkly. But we did steal her helmet.
My intelligence speaks of agitated whispers in the Valera household.
This doesn't seem like an awesome option to go with.
And ask, but do not waste my day with trivialities.
It's not, okay. So I guess we go with 2. I've only done the quest as a bloodbath. The last time I played the game, I made the mistake of putting Palgina in my party before the end of the mission. She immediately left my party after I killed everyone. Yeah, I've only done it as a bloodbath before. Like, the only time I've ever done the quest before I did the ultimate was as a bloodbath. And then I did it once like this on the ultimate a couple of days ago. Yeah, you don't want to talk about the plot. That sounds like... Okay, let's go with about this feud. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. So yeah, you have to be careful with this stuff on expert mode, because those kind of interactions might have like a scary symbol behind them if it's not expert mode. But all scary symbols are hidden. Yeah, it did seem like when I actually read the interactions, it did seem like it makes sense. I just felt safer with waiting for you guys to tell me the options because I didn't want to die to a dialogue. I don't know if we actually get attacked when these negotiations fail. And if I'm honest with you, I don't want to find out. Because we have this person with us. And she's gonna immediately die.
What brings you to the new
Just watching someone doing TI. He died to dialogue literally. Yeah, it's so dangerous. I think I haven't ever died to any of the god dialogues, where you can like immediately die. And I also feel like I'm pretty good at remembering dangerous stuff, like don't go aggressive here, don't go cruel here and whatnot. Yeah, when you talk to Rimagant in the ice area, I actually never selected any of the wrong options, even in my first playthroughs. I think because I always had to watch out for reputation or for disposition because I was like playing a paladin or whatever. I mean, not in my first places, but somehow I don't know, I just never selected those even by mistake. If you taunt him, he will kill you. I guess I was role playing or whatever and I didn't want to taunt him. I don't know. I just went with options that seemed cool to me and they did not include me dying. He was like, will he kill me? And I was like, I don't know, but I don't think so. And boom. Okay, so I guess we go 2 here.
I would not willingly welcome a Vardato beneath my roof for the sake of a jest.
This could be a 1 though, please let's try not to sabotage. It seems like a 1 to me. The 2 sounds a little bit dangerous here. Yeah. Don't do anything you're not sure about.
Quiet, Martina. Watch out.
I went with the 1.
Lay out your reasoning.
This on the other hand seems like a 4. Or a 5. Do you know, Raddy? Five did not work. Oh. Shit. I don't remember this. My memory's so bad. I guess we look it up. Okay. Peace. Family. What's it called? Family Deadfire. Family Pride. There we go. 3. I don't know. It has an exclamation mark. This one has an exclamation mark too. 4 seems pretty sensible. Achieving peace. Oh, so you can propose a united stronger force, but you need diplomacy 6. But since we have diplomacy 8, this should work, no problem.
Yes, well, I'm starting to think those stories were...
Never mind. Now I'm scared. Maybe I started out wrong. Shit. This walkthrough isn't very good. resolution, just kill them. Technically that would work, I think. I think it would be possible even without all the stuff that we need to fight, because we're a chanter. But Vela is here in the middle of everything, and yeah, she's just gonna get fucked very quickly. Dude. I opened asking everyone to define each other grievances, so I did that right. You intervene to pacify them. Maybe I didn't do that? I'm pretty sure I did. Stoically remind them all of their duty. Oh, okay, so it is actually 2. See, this is what I remember, that most of the times it was 2. Alright.
We could serve the republics better without the shadows snapping at our heels.
Okay, cool. Ask her why she's shutting them out.
Competition. Besides, lesser people that make I won't be principe what? Half of six when start.
I think it worked. Yes. Dude. I almost thought I fucked up there again, but we did it. I did really start putting points in like insight and religion and shit. I think I failed an insight check there somewhere maybe. Then again, you can actually on expert mode, you don't actually get the options that you don't have the requirements for. So I guess I had like a bonus on insight from something. I don't have Hydea's bounty anymore. I don't have an Adra potion at the moment. No, I don't have any insight, so yeah, that was weird. But hey, we did it. So that's cool. I don't think I need more bluff or anything, so I'll still start putting into this. Also, tomorrow we'll do the cloak. It's definitely have to do it before level 15. We do have maxed out stealths now, except for not having Hydea's bounty. We'll also have Thieves Putty and the gloves? Did they not? Oh wait, the gloves are not stealth, it's just the boots and the cloak. Oh, that's visual refraction. Yeah, right. So we have Thieves Putty on top of that. So that would be 20 though. I thought I would have more than 20. Oh yeah, Adra Potion as well. So that will be 22. So that's cool. Let me see if I can raid someone. Then we'll end the stream. Oh, also that's a video by the way. Our rooster's in the bed. In his bed. Who's streaming? Yeah, no problem, Granty. Thank you for joining. Thank you for chatting, most importantly. I don't know who to raid. Is anyone else playing Deadfire? Yeah. I'll raid a random guy. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Elfminster. Appreciate it. Alright, guys. I will see you on Tuesday. There will not be a stream tomorrow. Have a good one, everyone. And see you. Oh yeah, you can ask a question, the old Coffin Spirit. If the stream is ended, I'll answer it in chat. Because the raid starts now.